In white out there, Bentley are just arriving as a team. Hopefully they see what team tactics these two teams might have discussed over the period of half-time. And I think Bentley, Rolls-Royce, rather, Team Rolls-Royce has got out there Dan Keating in the number 1. We've got Sam Clements, number 3, Dave Bullis at number 4, and JK back out there for Roger at number 2. And for Bentley, we've got Chris Fragomeni, we've got Minnie Keating, we've got, I think that's Luke Merrick, is it? And Charlie Bullis. So the umpire will start us off when he throws the ball in, and the second half is underway, and young Bullis is onto it very quickly. He's got a bouncing ball, but he's got control of it. Sam rides over the top of it. Great backhand by JK, unfortunately to him, into one of his own teammates. Minnie Keating over there with Dan Keating. Can Minnie get it along the back line? She looks like she's trying. Dan Keating trying to fish it away from her. Young Charlie Bullis putting it back in there. Dave Bullis getting it a little way up the field for Rolls-Royce, trying to get it to Sam Clements. Sam taken out of it by Luke Merrick. Minnie Keating, lovely backhand by her. Anybody anticipating? No, not really. JK's onto it. JK sends a lovely lofted shot. It's looking dangerous for Bentley, but they've got plenty of players back there. Luke Merrick just turns it in front of Dan Keating. Oh, did he keep it in play? I think he did. He's still going. Neat play by Luke Merrick. Dangerous, but he got away with it. Now he's speeding up the ground and going back there with Sam Clements. Now Dave Bullis turning on that grave very neatly. Hooked by Charlie Bullis. The ball left there. Sam Clements able to pull up best. Sam just taps it. Got control of it. Looks up. Can he unload the ball in the right direction? It's going. It's looking good. JK's got a chance to score here. JK sends one towards a goal, and Jonathan Kay scores the first goal of the second half for Rolls-Royce, and that puts them up to 5. Within 2 again. They haven't really let the Bentley pull clear of them at all. Bentley have been one corner away ahead of them all the way along. Teams lining up. Rolls-Royce in white now going up towards the Stella Artois grandstand. Bentley going towards the Gallo Thomas Jumbotron. Ball still there. Dan Keating gets the pass to Dave Bullis. Dave Bullis passes it to Sam Clements. Sam's got time. He just needs to send the ball. No, he couldn't get the cut he needed. Rushed it under pressure from Chris Fragomeni. So hit in to Bentley. Umpire calls play, just letting Sam get 30 yards into play. Charlie coming across the face of his goal. Minnie shadowing him. Now making a move. Sam Clements coming over as well. Now he changes direction. Anybody going to him? No pressure. Look at that pass all the way up the field. It's going to be too strong, I think. I don't think Chris is going to get to it in time. And literally it runs over the back line before Chris can make it. And so a hit in to Rolls-Royce. Who's back there to take this? JK taps the ball. He's got the whites waiting for him. And the whistle goes, so the clock will stop. And I think the umpire is going to say he called play. JK hit the ball. The Bentley team went to attack him, and so the umpire blew a whistle on him, and he's going to give a 60-yard penalty. So Bentley will be teeing up the ball, and Rolls-Royce 30 yards from the ball, defending their goal. And it looks like Charlie Bullis is just teeing it up. So here comes Charlie Bullis, the number 3 for Bentley. He's got to fire at that goal. He can't tap it. And here he comes, fires it at goal. Looks like it's running wide, and it does. Oh no! The goal judge says it was good. It looked like it was running wide. Somebody must have just popped it back into the middle. I think that might have been Luke Merrick over on the far side there. So Charlie Bullis Gets another goal for Bentley, and they get back to that 3-goal advantage. And now Bentley going up towards the Stella Artois end. Rolls-Royce trying to get down towards the Jumbotron. And Rolls-Royce come out with the ball very quickly. Who's that on it? I can't see because they're being ridden out by Chris. Backhand by Charlie Bullis. Turning first is Sam Clements. He's got Mini giving pressure on him. Sam Clements trying to turn it along the back line. He's doing very well indeed. Just needs to get the next shot. It's right there. Oh, and it just runs out over the back line before it got to the goal post. So it's hit into Bentley. Unfortunate for Sam Clements. Looking good for a while. And Charlie Bullis starts it off very quickly. Trying to find his man up the front there. Chris doesn't quite reach him. Charlie Bullis still going though. Dan Keating trying to hook him. Charlie Bullis still going. Dan trying to stop him. Mini Keating coming, but Charlie Bullis picks it up himself. Charlie's over the top of it this time. Mini Keating pushes it forward. Can she keep going? No. Backhand by Clements. Leaves it. Mini Keating's hooked. JK gets a bit of a shot. Needed to. Luke Merrick there for Bentley. It's into the middle. Luke Merrick picks it again, and Luke Merrick finishes off the move. And Bentley just marching forward towards the double digits. I'm losing $1 on this game by the looks of it. Hopefully the polo manager, Dave Markell, will take my IOU for the $1. In comes the ball. Bentley needed to get going. They can't. Sam Clements appealing for a foul. I think he's got it. The umpire blew his whistle. Was that on Charlie Bullis for a bit too much of a heavy-handed hook with his stick? As you see, I mean, the players are allowed to hook each other's sticks, but there is a limit to how hard and how vicious you can do a hook. So, looks like Bentley are heading forward, so I'm guessing it's going to be a 60-yard penalty or something in favour of the Whites. So, Dave Bullis on the grey pony, teeing up the ball. Dan Keating riding Jack, this chucker. Mini, who's Mini on? Ike. Here comes Dave Bullis. Starts the clock, strong shot, but it's running out wide, and the 3 Bentley players all turn and watch it safely over the back line. Hit in to Bentley. Charlie Bullis. Wait for the umpire to call play. He lets the Rolls-Royce team get 30 yards from the back line. Charlie Bullis brings it in. Sends it across the field. He's got Luke Merrick. He's got Mini. He's got people waiting for it. Dave Bullis is trying to get to him. Unfortunate backs right back at them. And now we've got a chance for Rolls-Royce. Oh, Dave Bullis didn't get the shot he needed. Charlie's trying to get the hook. Doesn't quite manage it. Gets a little touch. Dan Keating there. Oh, he's over the top of it. Sam Clements over the top of it. Mini Keating picks it up. The Bentley are just being more reliable today, if you can say that in terms of an English car. And the ball's running along the boards. Mini taking out Sam. Charlie Bullis puts it towards the middle. Dan can't get to it, but Dave Bullis can. Dan can pull in behind him, doesn't need to. Dave Bullis sends the ball up. They're going at speed. Luke going for the near side backhander. Gets a brilliant backhander. Luke's having a cracking match today. Now turning the ball, as is this man right here, Charlie Bullis. Meets it. Watch out, everybody. Into the crowd. Charlie Bullis, unfortunately, trying to get it. We'll send you a bill for the fence. I'm glad one of the Bentleys or the Lamborghini wasn't parked there, because that could have been expensive, Dr. Dad. Hey. So the ball goes down where it went over the boards, and Rolls-Royce will take over the play. Well, that would surprise me a lot if Charlie had done that on purpose. The umpire read it that way, which is a bit rough. No, it's not a rough, it's just a bad call. So anyway, Rolls-Royce get a 60-yard penalty from it. It looks like Jonathan Kay is going to take this. And here comes JK. Look at that from JK. Looks good. Mini puts a stop to it. Dan Keating gets a tail back, and Dan Keating gets the goal for Rolls-Royce. And seconds are ticking off as the teams come back to the middle. Will they get the throw in before the half time, before the 30-second bell goes? They're lining up. 3 goals in it. 2 chuckers to go. In comes the ball, bounces out in favour of Bentley, but first there, Sam Clements for Rolls-Royce. They got 30 seconds to try and get another goal on the board. And Dave Bullis, marked by Charlie. Dan Keating, look at that from Dan Keating. What a pass to Sam Clements. Sam, just slow it down. Put the ball, look at that from Sam Clements. It's a cracking shot, and oh, it just ran across the face of the goal. It goes out of play. And so that will end the 4th chukker, and the teams will go off and change their ponies. And we've got the winner of today's door prize. I believe this is Patricia Pereira from Jamestown.